Sitting on the front porch in the early morning breeze. Sitting on our front porch, just an old friend and me. Drink a little coffee, read all the local news, talk a little gossip every now and then. Smell that ham cooking in the kitchen, a brand new sunrise in the sky. Sitting on the front porch, minding all your business. What a way to make the day go by.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
And good Friday morning to you, and welcome to the Front Porch. We are BR. My name's Kenny Dean. Oh, dang it, my phone. I don't know why I was going to do that. Reverend Michael Waltrip, good Friday morning to you, sir.
Thank you, sir. How are you doing this morning?
Man, doing good. Of course, this show is being pre-recorded, and me and Ryan Fuller just ate a big old breakfast. My wife brought some fried eggs and Conecuh and toast, and Miss Carmen Scott Blake's mom, I ate some of her fig preserves. I really need to take a nap. I need to take a nap. So if you don't mind, I'm going to just take a nap.
I hear you. That sounds really good. Really good.
Let's discuss River of Life for the weekend, my friend.
Okay. Yeah. So this weekend we will have our services. We begin with our Sunday school classes at 9 a.m. and then we have our service at 10 a.m. And we also have prayer time in the afternoons. And then we haven't got anything necessarily going on in the evenings right now, although we will be having a fellowship coming up. Soon. But when we'll start our small groups back in October, we meet at 5 o'clock, and some of them meet, just different around town and things like that. But yeah, so looking forward to this weekend. Just started a series on preaching that the kingdom of heaven is at hand. So I'm going to be preaching on that Sunday morning.
Well, good deal. I know you got a busy week, but thank you so much for taking your time to be with us all this week, and look forward to you being around with us again here in a few months. So if there's anything going on in the next days or weeks or months that you need to get out, that you're having at the River of Life, please let us know. In fact, let me go into October right now. Do y'all have anything going on, like a trunk or treat or anything like that you need to remind folks of right now?
Yes, we do what we call our fall festival. We usually do it on the 31st, but since the 31st is falling on a Friday
right.
this year, which will be a lot of the football games be going on, we are moving it back to that Wednesday before, and I'm not sure exactly what day. So that would be 30. I have to figure it up in my head. But anyway,
the 29th.
Whatever that Wednesday is before that. I guess that'd be like the 29th, maybe?
Yeah, 29th, yeah.
Yeah, so anyway, we're bumping it back to that. And another thing we're involved with is the in October is the community revival that we're going to be doing at the community college. Right. With several other churches on October 19th to the 22nd.
Okay, in fact, Ryan just pulled it up right now. Of course, it will be at the walking track. That'd be good. Is that something they've done before?
Not that I'm aware of. I mean, this will be the first time I think we've done it since I've been here in Alex City.
Well, good deal.
We've had community revivals before, but I don't know. It's been a long time.
Well, I'm really glad that y'all are doing this, and we'll continue to. In fact, I may get Ryan. If you'll make me a copy of that, we'll make sure that we promote that, because that's something that people need to know about. Well, buddy, a busy week ahead, a busy month ahead. So we won't hold you up anymore. We're turning it over to you right now for the thought of the day.
Okay. Well, here's the thought for the day. So something I heard, and I thought this was really good, and it's very true, is it goes like this. The heart of the matter is that the heart is the matter. And what I mean by that is, the Bible says that the heart, this is Jeremiah 17, verse 9, says the heart is deceitful above all things and beyond cure. Who can understand it? Before we give our hearts to Christ, we probably no doubt try to fix our own life. But the fact is, only God can fix a heart. And, Jesus even said that he had come to heal the brokenhearted. And, the best thing that we can try to do in fixing ourselves is maybe do behavior modification, but that's almost like training a wild animal at a circus. You've seen those lions that perform at circuses and all, but we also have to remember that after that performance is over, they have to lock that lion back in the cage, because you might be able to modify a behavior, but you can't change the nature of the beast. And God's the only one that can change the nature of a heart, that's a wicked heart, and that's, of course, due to sin and the sin problem we have. But he's done it by giving us a new heart. That's why it says in 2 Corinthians 5:17, therefore, if anyone is in Christ, they have become a new creation. The old is gone, old things are passed away, and behold, all things have become new. And Jesus actually referred to this as being born again. And so, that's the thought I just want us to remember today, that, we might be able to change our behavior at times, but really what we need more than anything is just God to change our heart, and only he can do that. And so, anyway, that's the thought I just wanted to leave with everybody today.
Reverend, you say that, and when you say change the heart, that goes for every age, and I say that for every age, even for our little ones. We need to let them know what that heart is all about.
That's right. We sure do.
Well, my friend, thank you again. It's been a great week. It's been another quick week. In fact, you're wrapping up the last week of summer, and fall will start Monday morning.
Wow. Yeah, I tell you, it's on my fast this year. That's for sure.
Bring on the cool weather, and Merry Christmas to you.
Yes. That's right. Well, I always appreciate being with you, and it's a privilege and an honor to do this. And so thank you so much, and I just pray you have a great weekend.
I'm going to. Thank you, my friend. See you, buddy.
All right, bye-bye.
Reverend Michael Waldrop with us today. Let's see who's going to be out here. Sandra Fuller's going to be joining us here about 6:30 this morning. I always look forward to Sandra and see what she can tell us, maybe some secrets about what's going on with tourism. I'll try my best to pull it out of her. I always look forward to her being out here. And my friend Amanda Silvans from Cloud9 will be with us. I hope they had a good turnout last night with the event they had, the Sipping Shop downtown Alexander City. Had a lot of businesses open, so I hope that went well for the Alex City Arts Council. And then Aaron Smithy is going to be out here with us at 7:30. I always look forward to him coming out here and bringing a song or two that he'll be performing for us. So we got a little entertainment lined up for you to wrap up the show today. We're starting out at 65 degrees. It's going up to 91. It's going to be a pretty warm night, and even for the, Benjamin Russell plays Spain Park here. Of course, you can catch it right here if you're not making it to the game. You can catch it right here on Kalijah Country 97.5. No rain. Should be a very pleasant night. So come on out to cheer on the Wildcats. Let's see. Going into the last week of summer. Low 90s, upper 80s starting next week, though. We'll get back in the 80s, even by Wednesday. Wednesday, we may have a slighter or bigger chance of rain with a high of 83, low of 66. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm looking forward to. There's your 5-day forecast brought to you by Alex City Marine. They're located on Jackson Gap, in Jackson Gap on Highway 280. Storage buildings right there. If you go by heading to Dadeville or coming from Dadeville, you go see those big old storage buildings, and it's very, very convenient. Go by and see them today. Salvation Army here again on Highway 280, a busy Highway 280, I might add. Of course, Salvation Army is located at 6800 US 280. You looking for pots and pans? Are you looking for books for yourself or your children, your grandchildren? Check out the book selection at the Salvation Army, 6800 US 280.
Farmers and Merchants Bank of Dadeville is building a foundation of strength and trust in the entire Lake Martin community. With our modern branch in Dadeville and caring, attentive staff, we've established Farmers and Merchants Bank as a reliable friend to your banking needs. Whether it's just a savings or checking account or any commercial, auto, or real estate loan, Farmers has local decision-making to build a relationship with you and your needs. Farmers and Merchants Community Bank. Strength, service, community.
At Dixie Overhead Door, we specialize in top-quality garage door solutions for homes across Alabama and Georgia. In need of a garage door repair or a brand new garage door installation, our expert team delivers fast, reliable service with local expertise that you can trust, providing customized solutions and exceptional care every step of the way. Visit us today at DixieOverheadDoor.com and experience the Dixie difference.
Call Dixie and it's done.
We are a debt relief agency. We help people file Chapter 7 and Chapter 13 under the Bankruptcy Code.
This is Marcia Mason, your local Lake Martin bankruptcy and Social Security disability attorney. Mason Law Firm is located at 217 Madison Street in Alexander City. Call 256-329-1313 to schedule your appointment today. All initial consultations are free and strictly confidential.
No representation is made that the quality of legal services to be provided is greater than that of other attorneys.
Sometimes we want to be Old MacDonald and have a farm, but an oink oink here and a quack quack there ends up costing a lot of everywhere. Old MacDonald knew that Pop's 49 Feed and Seed in Dadeville was the best place to save here, there, and everywhere. Just a short drive from Alex City and New Site. Pop's 49 Feed and Seed is on Highway 49 North in Dadeville. 256-825-8812. That's 256-825-8812.
Central Alabama. This is our home. It's where we work, where we play, where we raise our families and grow old. And in the unfortunate event we become sick with cancer, thanks to UAB Medicine Russell Medical Cancer Center, this is where we heal also. We have invested in new technologies and expertise so that now we're able to treat all sorts of cancers, and you never have to leave Tallapoosa County. UAB Medicine Russell Medical Cancer Center. Compassionate, convenient, collaborative cancer care right here at home.
Looking to transform your outdoor space? Look no further than Bama Sheds. As a family-owned and operated business, we understand your needs. That's why we offer no credit check, rent-to-own options. Enjoy free delivery and setup within 35 miles of our 4 convenient locations. Whether you need a shed, pole barn, garage, or carport, we've got you covered. Visit our website at BamaSheds.com or call 256-268-8484. Bama Sheds, where quality meets affordability and your outdoor dreams become reality.
Craving pizza done right? Come to Lake Martin Pizza, where flavor meets the lake, with 2 locations, 63 South in Alexander City and Highway 49 South in Dadeville. Grab a 14 or 18-inch specialty pizza or build your own masterpiece. Go half and half your way. In a hurry, stop in for our lunch specials. Hot, fresh pizza by the slice, served daily. We've got more than just pizza. Try our fresh salads, cheesy breadsticks, garlic knots, and sweet cinnamon twists. Lake days, game nights, or family dinners, Lake Martin Pizza hits the spot every time.
We got a lot going on. Hey, let's talk about tomorrow. Tomorrow being Saturday. It's going to be a beautiful day, so come on out to the Farmers Market, which is downtown Alexander City. And also, my buddy Robert there at City Automotive, he was just telling me last weekend, fall tomatoes are now coming in. Fall squash is now coming in, and watermelons. He's going to have a good array of folks. And when you go in there and say, some front porch talking mighty kind about you, Robert, he's from Chilton County. That man is a peddler. He is a hard worker. Just turned 72 years old, too. And he gets there, I don't know, 7 o'clock in the morning, and he'll be there all day long. Elks, that was last night. This is today, community conversations on mental health, and I'm really glad that Auburn's Rural Health Committee or community has joined up with our Tallapoosa County Extension agent. It's real. Mental health is an issue with so many families, but the basics. They're just starting to get the basics. They'll be doing this this month, October, November, and December. But starting out with the basics today, getting to know mental health. It'll be from 9 to 11 at the Betty Carroll Graham Technology Center, and this is a free event. Again, tonight, Benjamin Russell takes on the Spain Park. I don't know what they're called, but they'll be taking them on. You can catch it right here starting at 6:30 on Kalijah Country, 97.5. And tomorrow, starting tomorrow at 11:45, right here on Kalijah Country, 97.5, you can catch the Auburn Tigers. They're going to be visiting the Sooners out in Norman, Oklahoma. So we got a lot of football going on this weekend. Also this weekend, Grace Point Baptist Church having their second anniversary and National Return to Church Day. That's going to be a service at 10 o'clock this coming Sunday. That was yesterday. Right here on Kalijah Country, 97.5. Next Wednesday, major concert announcement on September the 24th at 8 a.m. So just as soon as the front porch goes off next Wednesday, a major concert announcement will be made. This coming Monday, I walked back in this area a lot, so I've seen these cottages go up over at the Russell Medical Complex, Russell Medical. This called Sterling Gate. They're going to have the ribbon cutting and open house this coming Monday from 5 to 7, 109 Hendricks Way. The ribbon cutting will be at 5:15. You can tour the cottages, refreshments, and door prizes. So I look forward to being out there Monday to check that out. Third annual Flint Hill Family Harvest. Now that's going to be next Saturday, not tomorrow, but next Saturday, the first Saturday of fall. Very fitting. They're going to have their bazaar and chili cook-off from 10 until 2. They go have some boiled peanuts, crafts, jewelry, chili, popcorn, and some baked goods too. Also, next Saturday at the Elks Lodge, they're going to be having the first annual Lake Martin cruising. Old cars, trucks. I'm gonna say I can go to Flint Hill and load up on some food, or the Elks Lodge. They're gonna be having some barbecue down there at the Elks Lodge. So I may just get me a little plate at both places, at the bazaar or the harvest, and at the Elks Lodge too. I just love to get out and go see folks. Alex City Youth Wrestling. Come train with the best. Practice begins September the 30th at 5:30. Ages 4 through 13. Ages 4 through 13. The location is at CAC, right here at Central Alabama Community College. Again, it's prostate Cancer Awareness Month. Make sure that if you're 40, George Miranda said 40 and up, guys, we got to get it checked. We got to make sure that we're okay. You don't, they don't do the finger thing anymore. They got, I think you just check your blood. There's always a lot of screaming and hollering going on. Let's see here. September the 25th, next Thursday, Tuckabashie. The Tuckabashie Area Council will be having school night. That will be at Alexander City Schools. get that young man involved in scouting. It can be a game changer. It can be a life changer. It can be these memories they'll make at this early age. They'll have them for the rest of life. I'll never forget being in the Army, not the Army, in the Boy Scouts. Well, let me tell you what. A lot of times you get in the Boy Scouts of America, and then you stay in, and you become an Eagle Scout, and then a lot of guys go on and get in the Army, Air Force, Navy, Coast Guard, and Marines, and what's that air in the air thing too. So you never know what direction it's going to put you in. Okay, this is next month, October the 7th, the Tutu Fun Run. Now it will start at Russell Medical Cancer Center. This is a Tuesday. It is a 2.2 mile run. Race starts at 6 right there at the Cancer Center. Pre-race program begins at 5:30, so that's where you registration check-in from 4 to 5:30. The event parking at the Mill 280, $15 free for kids 10 and under. Oh, Lake Martin Pizza, Rita's Italian Ice will be there too. Pup friendly. So if you want to carry your pup with you, your pup can also walk, run in the event. Again, and you run, walk for somebody. We'll be doing it for Miss Ellen Dean. Let's see, Addie Morgan Reams. I look forward to her being on with us next week. Southern Roots, Home Landscape, and Garden classes. Now that's going to be going on October 3rd. Basics of landscape design, planning, plant selection, and placement. That's going to be going on at the county extension office. You can get in touch with them at 256-825-1050. Getting a note from Miss Sandra Fuller. I think she's sending us some pictures. We're going to find out what that's all going to be about here in just a little bit, too. Lord have mercy. Believe it or not, the 45th annual Oktoberfest coming up October the 11th, of course, at the Alex City Parks and Rec. It just blows my mind when I say the 45th. I swear, it's. I remember the 35th, which seemed like yesterday. Save this date, September the 25th. Next, today is the 18th. Next Thursday, matter of fact, 6:30 to 9. Cars and cocktails. This is a Main Street event. It will be at Welborn Muscle Car Museum. I went last year. It was an absolute hoot, and it was a lot of fun too. Hey, the 27th of this month, pancake breakfast. All veterans and family members and first responders are welcome. It is a free event for you boys and girls. That will be at the American Legion Post over in Dadeville, Alabama, September the 27th. We'll be right back. Forbes Auto Sales, good morning to you boys and girls. Highway 280 in Kellyton, Alabama. Folks, if you're looking for, in fact, I was just talking to somebody just day before yesterday about this very same thing. You deal with people you trust when it comes to your vehicle. I do, because I know nothing about a vehicle. If you're looking for a Ram truck, they did have a couple of them up there, almost like brand new. Check them out. Forbes Auto Sales, Highway 280, Kellyton, Alabama.
The best lakefront properties don't happen by accident. They're designed, crafted, and built to perfection. Trusted for over 35 years, Lakescape creates breathtaking waterfront retreats built to impress and made to last a lifetime. From your mailbox to the end of your dock, we are the single source answer to design, build, and maintain your dream lakescape. It all starts at lakescape.com.
Jim's Pharmacy at the Lake, located on Highway 49 South in Dadeville, home-owned and operated by Jim Clanton, has an experienced staff that is all about your wellness, offering the convenient packaging to help keep your medicines organized. Jim's Pharmacy also has a great gift selection like pecans, socks, lake t-shirts, open Monday through Friday, 9 to 6, 9 to 2 on Saturday. Give us a call at 256-373-3449.
Amanda Scroggins with RE/MAX Around the Lake will cover every inch of Lake Martin's 880 miles of shoreline to find your family's dream home. Amanda's experience is top-notch, and she is consistently a top 10 RE/MAX agent in the state of Alabama. Her love for her clients is sincere and from the heart. Call her today at 256-749-6634 or visit her website, amandascroggins.com today.
Hi, I'm Phil Blassingame from Riverbank and Trust. Great bankers build relationships on trust and understanding. It's about listening more than talking and caring for someone's success as much as your own. It's meeting neighbors and businesses where they are on their financial journeys and walking beside them every step of the way. Find your banker at Riverbank and Trust.
Looking for reliable medical equipment close to home? Coosa Valley Respiratory and Home Medical in Sylacauga has you covered with oxygen, CPAPs and BPAPs, continuous glucose monitors, wound care, and airway therapy. Need mobility support? We offer braces, lift chairs, and both manual and motorized wheelchairs available for rent or purchase. We'll even show you how to use your equipment, and yes, we accept most insurances. Serving the Sylacauga area for over 20 years, that's Coosa Valley Respiratory and Home Medical, 201 West Fort Williams. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 4. Call 256-245-1411 today.
Triple R Cafe in downtown Rockford is where it's located. Now, you looking at the outside right now. Come on the inside. Let's check out the hot bar. And let me tell you about this. Award-winning fried chicken. They do fried chicken like it's supposed to be done. How about this pork chop right here? They're open Monday through Saturday. They cater also. That's Triple R Cafe, downtown Rockford, Alabama.
Hi, this is Brian Bice with Bice Motors. With our all-star lineup of Dodge trucks, Jeep, SUVs, and Chrysler cars, we offer the area a team dedicated to making your next vehicle purchase a positive experience. Our sales team offers competitive pricing, and we back up all sales with a service department second to none. Bice Motors also offers the area's best selection of pre-owned vehicles. Visit Bice Motors at 2133 Cherokee Road in Alexander City.
Guaranteed lowest price. Buy it at Bice. Bice Motors.
It is always a treat. When I say a treat, not a trick or treat, it's always a treat to have Miss Sandra Fuller out here with tourism, because there's something going on all the time.
It is. It doesn't slow
It
down
really is.
just because summer's over. I promise you it doesn't. You know, we have just a lot of great people and organizations that just have great events put on, and
It's a busy fall.
it is. It never slows down. There's a fall festival every single
know.
weekend in
Mhm.
October and rolls into November,
Mhm.
and then there might be a week break in there, and then it starts the shopping and getting ready for Christmas.
Mhm.
So it is, but that's great. You know, it's just some good stuff that's going on. We Caitlin and I traveled on the water last week with Art Murphy. He has Lake Martin Tours. He does
Lake
the
Martin
pontoon
Tours.
water
Okay.
tours.
Wow.
I think very affordable. We jumped on the water because there's a big, you've seen that probably at Halloween display that's out close to Goat Island.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I didn't know where it was, and I'm not good with my map in general. But anyway, so we jumped on the water about 6 o'clock, and we were hunting the skeleton because they have a skeleton tour now.
Really?
Lake Martin Boaters has that. You can go online, and for those people who like that, but people are just into the skeleton, so they got them on their docks and dressed up, and they just have a fun. It is, and it's just a fun thing that people love to do anyway. So it just kind of reminds us summer's not over on the water.
Right.
So we jump on the water to go to the lighted because we really wanted to get some footage, and I got some incredible footage. I actually didn't send it to Ryan to do because I wasn't really going to probably talk about it much, but the water was so calm and peaceful, and we got there about dusk, so we saw all the lights, and then we just kind of boated across. And then it was dark. And then we had 45 minutes to go back by boat in the dark, so that was a bit uncomfortable for me. But Art knew where he was by lights. But you always wonder, if there's somebody on the water that's not. I know Jamie and Ali and them really talk about the safety, and you only hope people do that. Yeah. So we just had to put our trust in the person that's taking us around. But Art's got a really beautiful pontoon boat, and he takes people. We need to get him on here.
Yeah,
he takes people on boat tours all over the country. They come in, yes. He does like bachelorette parties and boating them around. Someone wants a dinner, they'll bring all their goodies and they'll pull off Feta's Island. And it's just really neat. And he loves what he does. He typically boats out of Stillwater's down there at the Harbor Point Marina.
Great place. What you're saying is the same thing Jim Peace and I were talking about the other day. A lot of time things are right out in front of us and we don't see that. Great idea he has.
Yeah, he's been doing it 20 years, I think.
Where have I been?
Who would have ever known? I didn't know until I was in tourism. He does have a website. He does have Facebook. He probably doesn't put a whole lot of promotion on it. People know by mouth.
Wow.
I asked him about how many tours does he do a year, and I think he said about 85. So that's a good bit because he also works at Southern Prep. And his wife's the dean at Southern Prep, I think.
Really?
She's multilingual.
I would love to have both of them on because
you would. Just great.
Still
so interesting. They're both retired. I think both retired from the military.
Really?
I know he is, but I think she is too.
I would love to
I'll
have
get them
them
on. I'll get
please.
them for you. Just awesome folks. But
where are they
so
from?
he took us out. I've never asked him.
I
know not from here, but you just find out. We'll leave all that to you. But it really is. And speaking of that, I wanted to throw up our website because we'll go to a couple things. So when we talk about on the water, if people are navigating, we're just going to scroll down this homepage for just a minute just to kind of show you can hit tabs there. And you can just kind of go as fast as you want on it, Ryan. But it just, there's tabs for adventure area, outdoor stuff, on the water stuff, arts and culture. Love at First Bite is showing you all the restaurants that we have. Drop Your Anchors, all the lodging places we kind of threw on waters, anchor, drop your anchor, catch an event like fishing. Then we show a few of the events, but there's tons on another page, but we'll just keep scrolling. It shows you the first 5 or 6. Real and Romance is like all the wedding venues, live like a local. I think your video's in that one. Remember when you probably did that for Brandy? You talked about being local or whatever. You may not, but anyway, it's on their spot. And then when you scroll down some more.
Love it. Got Bite.
Lake Martin's Got Bite's got no, not even that one, just another one. And then when you scroll there, then you could look at our blogs. Caitlin does an incredible job in writing our blogs. Shelly's written a lot of them. And then it just lets you know where it says get hooked on Lake Martin, it just lets you sign up for our newsletter. We have over 10,000 people that are signed up for our newsletter that we send out.
Wow.
So really neat. But if you click on that hamburger menu, I was going to show you something. So when we talk about Lake Not Over Yet, I think it's going to be in Jump Into Adventure, and then there's something on the water maybe. Do you see that one? So on the water. So when you're scrolling here, it's got the dining, it's got the fishing tournaments, it's got your attractions on the lake, stuff that's from Alabama Powers, the lake resources plus LMRA's there. All the marinas are listed. So if you click on, and then we'll scroll just a couple
This
down.
is
and
so
come back
helpful
up.
for people.
Yeah, and if you wanted to rent a watercraft, it's got all the places that you rent watercrafts. If you want to know about the river and paddling, you can do there. Yes, places that are legal. And then if you scroll so that public boat ramps, if you click on it, so it just shows you the map and click on the Alex City, and some of our pictures haven't processed through, so it might not show them. But typically you'll see pictures down there at the bottom where you see the boxes. It may or may not show those on there, but what we do, like you can go to Google and look at all public boat ramps, obviously, but what we try to do is if you scroll just a little bit up from that, we kind of tell you what's at that boat ramp. You know, if there's bathrooms there, you know, if there's pavilions there, whatever may be there, we try to, so we've kind of went to all the ramps and so you know, and then our pictures, and like I said, I know they're not populating, and I'm sure there's probably a reason. I'm not even sure that we have them linked because we just transferred them from the old website that we had. But so we list all the boat ramps so you can see which ones are public boat ramps that you can get on, and you can kind of visually see what's at them so you feel kind of safe. And
this is for people who live here or don't live here.
Just that way you don't have to have a place on the water. You can just kind of jump on and go, and that's what we do a lot of times. I don't have a place on the water. We do have a RV, and sometimes we go to Wind Creek and park it. My husband's not going to travel a long ways with the RV. He's perfectly fine traveling just to Wind Creek, and he enjoys that. So,
you were talking about the fishing tournaments. I know Vivian Autry will do a pre-record with her, and probably for next week or even the next after the next week. October the 4th, OGS tournament, and the Legacy of Male Tillis will come together for the first annual Male Tillis Memorial Bass Tournament, and they're raising money for the Stuttering Foundation.
Isn't that awesome?
Wow.
And then next year it's going to be even bigger because it's going to be Pam Tillis here.
Yeah, and in fact, we'll be talking with Pam in this. She's going to call in, so I'm really looking forward to that because I was a big...
and see, we list we list all of theirs. We list all the fishing tournaments. But I think we actually have...
Even sailing's
sports tournament, So all of this is, Peyton Natali works with us now. And so he is, helping us capture the information on all the sporting events. And so that shows you all the fishing tournaments. When you click in it shows you some details. But COGS is on there, and we have tons. We have the Bassmaster Elite that'll be here Valentine's weekend. So we're working heavily on that, but when you click in it, it just kind of tells you a little bit about that tournament. If it belongs to OGS or somewhere, we link it to whoever it belongs to, so you can get more information. So if someone likes to tournament fish, and there's some open spots, definitely look on there and see. If you go back to the hamburger menu, and then where it says catch an event, or so right there, just click on events. So, we try really hard to capture all the different events that are in the community. Right. So, folks, if you're trying to figure out what to do and where to go and stuff, please, Kenny Dean tells you about stuff daily. He has probably a lot more things than we have on ours. We spend a lot of time hunting events because people don't typically call us or contact us about their events. We hope that they would. There's a lot to do. Russell Lands does, Main Street does, Chamber does, those people who understand that. But some smaller ones, Azu's really good at, sending us their events and stuff.
One thing you've not brought up is we're fixing to have 2 hotels, which is going to be huge for these tournaments, right?
Yes, and I know some people have said, has the hotel stopped? And go back to the home page there while we're right here. So when you scroll down to Real in Romance, and we'll talk about that. But on the hotels. So on the hotels, people are thinking the one behind Chick-fil-A is not doing anything, but they're working inside.
I see them inside. Yeah, I see them.
So they are. They got their roof on, and now they're able to do a lot of things inside. But what some people don't know, the bride's event, people, whatever. We list all of the different events, locations in the Lake Martin area. We again hunt and find and learn and listen and try to figure out. But if yours is not posted and you have an event place that you really want us to promote, give us a call. When you click into any one of those, there's New Water Farms, that one with all the pampas grass. Is that what that's called? I'm not really sure. It's really pretty though.
Oh, wow.
So, but when you're there, it just tells you a little bit about it, and then it'll click you to New Water Farms website. And then you can learn much more about what's going on in that location and what their place looks like. Yeah. So we had someone that's a bride, and she was trying to find some places, and I said, here's where you need to go. And they're like, oh my, that is so much easier. And I'm like, yeah, absolutely. So see, there's see how many venues we have, but you got to realize that probably over 60% of the people that have weddings, probably 60% of the people that come to a wedding are not from the Lake Martin area.
No, you're right.
So it's a group of people to capture that's going to stay in hotels, eat somewhere. Some do drive time, but there's a lot of people that have family that comes from far and they need places to stay. And so for us, it's a big deal that we, kind of show these event locations that people can go to.
Yeah, and we're fixing to head into the last quarter of 2025.
Yes.
2026 is going to be huge.
It is.
With a 100-year anniversary of Lake Martin.
It is.
Our 250th
anniversary
of the United States of America.
Yeah.
That's just a few things.
Oh,
it's going to really, really, really be big. And for tourism.
It is.
It's been fun for you being involved in tourism because you've seen how it's grown. And how it's going to continue to grow because of you. And you, and you, and you. We'll be right back. Emporium Wine. Let me tell you, we talk about tourism. Emporium Wine's a huge part of that. If you've never been to Emporium Wine, maybe you're just visiting here. That's all you're doing. You don't live here. You're just visiting here. But you like a fine bottle of wine. You like a cigar to kind of sit out and enjoy. Well, Emporium Wine has all this downtown Alexander City on Calhoun Street. Y'all come to see us.
At Beyond Home Care, we provide in-home care services to individuals needing assistance with activities in their daily lives. We work with each client to provide personalized home care and sitter services. Whether it's assistance with bathing and personal care or an escort to a doctor's appointment, each client receives the individual care they need with the dignity and respect they deserve. Give us a call today at 256-414-6090 or visit us online at beyondhomecareal.com.
Inspired by the bold bison, Southern Union students blaze new trails every single day. They press forward knowing their SU education will lead them to success. Affordable, accessible, and locally unparalleled. Whether you're transitioning to a university or launching straight into a lucrative career, a degree from SU SEC can help you blaze your path. 3 locations, dedicated faculty and staff, endless possibilities. It's all waiting for you at Southern Union. It's time to venture forward. Register today.
Russell Medical Total Fitness is ready. Are you? Do you have arthritis? They can help. Pilates are for everyone. Ask them about the Silver Sneakers program. Get moving in a class now, or if you prefer, personal training on land and water are available. They have invested in new equipment for you. Invest in yourself with a dedicated and knowledgeable staff. Call today, 256-329-7623.
Corey's Furniture Express, your expressway to savings. Come on, get on board. Corey's Furniture saves you more. We try harder in every way, so drive a little and save today. Corey's Furniture Express, your expressway to savings.
Tiny Homes by Wind Creek now renting. Sleepy 4, full kitchen, private fishing pond, boat charging station, and pet friendly. Call today, 256-935-9337 or tinyhomesbywindcreek.com. Located in beautiful small town USA, Alexander City, Alabama, on Highway 63 South, turning into Wind Creek State Park. And there they sit, ready for you to sit on their front porch.
The Alex City Parks and Rec Department serves the residents of Alexander City with quality facilities and programs designed to positively affect the lives of our citizens. From youth sports programs to adult activities and our senior center, the Alex City Parks and Rec offers services for all ages. The Cooper Rec Center, Lake Winds Golf Course, and the Senior Activity Center are just some of the great features the Alex City Parks and Rec Department provides for the people of Alex City. For more information on any of our programs, call 256-329-5762. or go to acpr.recdesk.com.
Castelluccio Fine Italian Dining in downtown Alexander City is rapidly becoming the region's standard for Italian cuisine, as well as hand-cut filet mignon, fresh Gulf seafood, and the area's best Italian import wine selection. We offer true old-world charm with unmatched hospitality. Like Castelluccio Fine Dining on Facebook to keep up with daily lunch and dinner specials. Also new, we offer catering for your family and small business, so call and order. Castelluccio, downtown Alexander City, where the only thing that rivals the flavor is the dining experience.
Come on back in here and join us right here on the front porch with Miss Sandra Fuller with tourism. We're talking about 2026. We're talking about 250 year anniversary of 2026. Lake Martin being 100 years old. Our country being 250 years old. Just those two things there. Those two dates
right there in the
there
same year.
for tourism is going to be huge.
I think there may be some new things. We're doing the dragon boat race. That'll kind of be a new
When
thing.
is
We're
that?
so excited. We've been wanting to do this for years.
I
think it's April the 18th. We haven't posted and pushed out. We really have got to and get
Will this
our
be the
teams
first
and
one?
Our sponsors, yeah.
That's what I thought.
It's those long boats with the dragon heads.
Where'd
and we
that
all
come
row
from?
the same way. I don't know. I think I was thinking of it when I came in. I think Steve Robinson's always wanted to do. and
Really?
We got to talking about it. Yeah. You get a drummer. A drummer sits on the front and they dress up in wild costume and they do the beat so that you row with the beat.
Really?
Is that not the coolest? I can do the beat. I could be the drummer. I could sell be one of the drummers. But you pick your teams, and we're hoping businesses and companies will jump in. We're not doing the 20 member. We're doing the 10 member because we feel like we can get companies to get 10 on a boat. And
what kind of boat do you use?
It's a long boat. It's got a dragon head on it.
Where do they come
Looks like
from?
a big, huge canoe. This group we're using is.
Okay. So you get them from somebody.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. They
okay.
come in. We call it like an event in a box. They bring their guides. They bring their helpers. They bring their judges. They bring their boats.
How many per boat?
10 people in a boat plus a drummer. And then y'all should so do that. Y'all should so do that. But anyway, and you can get.
What?
What'd he say? I love it. Hey.
He said, no way we get John Kennedy to roll
Tell
a
him
boat.
sit and drum.
Yeah.
He got to keep a beat though. It'd be bad if he's off beat because those paddles are gonna have to depend on those beats.
I cannot wait.
It'll be fun. We're doing it out at Wind Creek, over kind of by the beach area.
Is it a race to?
It is a race. So it's 3 people to a heat, 3 boats to a heat.
All right.
And I think you're guaranteed to get in 3 races. Like you get to race 3 different times, and there becomes a winner. And we'll have some tents and booths and some fun stuff and food trucks and all that good stuff.
Wow.
So we're so excited. It'll be a lot of fun. It will. We're hoping it's like a local thing and it's team building. And the Dadeville Chamber, the Alex City Chamber, and Tourism have partnered together.
I love that.
I kind of want to say Rotary in Alex City because Diane. Gosh,
Naylor?
I know her name. No,
Naylor?
she's not even from Hellas. Let me think. Jeff Roman, Diana Roman. I had to get to her husband works for Hellas, which is the one that has the artificial turf.
Right.
So Diana lived in Peachtree City. They did them all the time there. She was a big part of it. So she's helping us kind of guide and direct and connect. And so we have a company that we're gonna,
I wondered where the boats came from. So they bring.
They do, and they
everything
just
in.
bring. If you have 20 teams or whatever, they're still just going to bring 3 or 4 boats because you're just going to have 3 people to a heat.
That makes sense.
So it makes sense, right?
Did you say you decorate the boat, or are they already decorated?
Well, you decorate. You can
decorate yourself.
Like each team wants to have a T-shirt with a theme name, like whoever you want to call yourself. And then the person drumming wants to be in costume of some sort.
We put John in just no shirt. How about that?
There you go. That will be so much fun, and we'll hopefully start rolling some of that out in the next couple of weeks because we really have got to jump on that. just getting through the summer and kind of finishing up our budget and just things like that. We're trying to get back pointed in the right direction.
Busy summer.
Yes.
Busy summer.
Yes. And so September is really a good month to, it's still busy. You know, we've done a lot of things. I met with the State Art Council last week. They were actually staying at Willow Point, and they had their 2-day, probably quarterly meeting. So I got to go talk to them. I think Alex City Arts did, and Alex Center City Theater did. And we got to talk to those folks about some of the things that are going on here, and they seemed extremely impressed about that. You know, they're also a group that has dollars for different art things, and they're always looking for projects. So, you know, if you've got something like that and you're a 501c3, definitely reach out to them, and there may be some opportunity for some folks with that.
Let me ask you something, and I believe me, I'm never downing Lake Martin, so don't take it that way. I'm a land person, and I've told John Kennedy that when we'd go out on the boat. You know, I did that one time, one summer, and I'm just not a lake person, but. Are you finding out that a lot of people are moving or wanting to come to this area because of the small town atmosphere, not counting the lake, or is it the lake?
I think the lake's probably a bonus. But if you've heard, I've heard people saying that people are selling property and, you know, new site and all the other, and they're wanting to be in the country, but they're far from the lake. So I think it probably is both ways to be truthful about it. I think, you know, I've heard. Don't quote me, but I think there's 7,000 houses on Lake Martin. That's a whole new city right there.
Wow.
Yeah, exactly.
Really?
Yeah. And, you know, there's a lot of some condos and some other apartment things. So there's a lot of things like that. So, and a lot of them are second home buyers.
Stillwater's is a community within itself. I don't know how many.
Crazy, but people love it. I love driving down 49 and down in Stillwater. I like that busy stuff. Some people may not. I do. You know, I live not far from the train tracks or Walmart or downtown, but, you know, where I live still seems quiet and secluded. So I feel like I have the best of both worlds on that. So.
And 280 right now is a mess, but it's gonna be
nice
great.
when it's done.
Let me tell you,
and us locals tend to know where the back roads are.
Yeah.
It's us people who drive from Auburn, Birmingham are probably driving them crazy. But, you know, I think some of our restaurant stuff, some of those have struggled. People not pulling in because it's like, and I truly hate that because that's a lot of dollars that they're losing and then a lot of tax dollars that we're using. But I think they're trying to move quick. They're just trying to get it done. And, you know, there's no good time to do it, right? So but, you know, things have to be repaired. And so we just try to figure it out. I know I was pulling out from eating somewhere, and I was close to Hampton, and I pulled up at the traffic light, and he had us blocked, and I said, I know a different way, and I went to Sportplex. I know everybody's been doing that too, but I knew, and I needed to get to where I was needing to go, and a little quicker than that was going to allow me if I just stayed where I was.
You know what I do a lot of time when I pull up and the train's coming, or even leaving here, I'll put my truck in park. If I'm going to be sitting there for a while, just because if I'm on my phone.
You don't want to be rolling out into the traffic. I'm going to let Ryan pull up our goats.
Okay.
Do you mind that? I just want to show.
I'm sorry.
No, you are good. I didn't want to forget because they are super cute. So we've got that scavenger hunt. It's on our website,
they're metal too, aren't they?
They are. So this is the goat that was painted. Charles Forbes did it. That's one side, and it goes downtown. It goes downtown. So it's got like the farmers market, the train track, the fountain, the soda, the little ice cream from the soda. And
is that a goatee?
And then the other side, it is.
Wow.
Isn't it cute? And then this side has the door and the church steeple in the background, and the lemon limeade and the Carlisle's streetscape and shopping.
Can you buy these?
So no, so this is going to be mounted in, secured, and it has a signage that scans, and it's just like a scavenger hunt. We have 10 of them that are going all over the community. This is goat number 4. So he will be, as of Friday, he will be on our she. I'm not sure, goatee. I guess we have to call it he, but maybe not. So there's 4 names that you have to vote on. So go to Explore Lake Martin Facebook page, and we want you to vote and pick one of those four names. So that we can name this little goat and put him in the ground in a cute little spot. And what it does is when you scan, it's going to tell you about all the different things that are downtown Alex City. And then it's going to tell you about all the different shopping everywhere.
Where did this come from?
We've just seen other communities do, but then Caitlin came up with the goats. They're not on the goat island anymore, so they're called Lost Goats of Lake Martin. So she came up. She came up with the goat.
I love it.
Yeah, so we're excited, and we've just really got attached to these little goats. And so, people, we want you to get on there, download our app, so you can do the scavenger hunt. And once you get through going to all 10 places, once they're all in place, you come and get us a cool T-shirt swag from us that shows that you were goated. You
were goated.
You got all your goats.
I've been goated. I've done a lot of things, but I don't think
I think Scott Hardy came up with that one. Just says you know.
He ain't able to goat himself. Good morning to you, Coach. Thank you for coming out here. Thank you so much for what's happening with tourism, and thank you that's involved in it. We'll be right back with the one and only Amanda Sullivan. Well, let me see. Coons Corner Deli. Let's see what they got to eat today. That's next week's menu. Today, fried catfish fillets, chopped pork barbecue, loaded potatoes, broccoli cheese and rice, green beans, fried okra, corn nuggets, good gracious alive, apple cobbler, and all that at Coons Corner Deli, Hillaby Street.
Planning for the future is one of the greatest gifts we can give our loved ones. At Langley Funeral Home and Radney Funeral Home, we are here to guide you with compassion, helping you make choices that bring peace of mind. Pre-planning means your wishes are honored and your family is free to focus on what truly matters, cherishing every memory. Because love, care, and dignity should last a lifetime. Langley Funeral Home and Radney Funeral Home, here for you, always.
Funeral Home and Langley Funeral Home, and thank goodness we have no obituaries to report today, but to families that have lost loved ones, my heart goes out to each and every one of you. To the men and women that are fighting for our freedom, God bless you, God bless the USA, and we'll be right back.
When you want quality, selection, price, superior financing, and a pain-free buying experience, look no further than Sons Automotive Group of Montgomery and Auburn. Sons of Montgomery offers the best selection of Kias, Chryslers, Dodges, Jeeps, and Ram trucks. Conveniently located on Eastern Boulevard, Sons Ford of Auburn is the region's Ford volume dealer. And when you shop at any Sons location, they will maximize all incentives and financing options for anyone's credit. Whether Kia, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, or Ram in Montgomery, or Ford in Auburn, Sons Automotive treats you like family because they are family driven.
Wharf Casual Seafood is serving up the ultimate game day feast. Their family meal deals are the MVP on game day. Make dinner easy before the big game. Every bite's a win at Wharf Casual Seafood. Check out their menu at wharfcasualseafood.com.
Experience the freedom of mobility with Arise, our safe and clean public transportation serving all of Tallapoosa County. Keep your independence and leave the driving to us. Our handicapped accessible vehicles provide affordable fares based on age and distance. A mobile community is a thriving community. Wherever you need to go, we'll take you there. Call 256-329-8444 to schedule your trip today. Arise, your ride to a better life.
The Sure Shot Outdoors is located on Highway 280 in Alexander City across from Chick-fil-A. Sporting goods store that always has a great selection of footwear, men's and ladies apparel, cookware for camping and home, firearms and shells year-round. Also, online store with financing is available. Owner Scott Watson invites you to come by today to see what the Sure Shot Outdoors has to offer you. Again, the Sure Shot, Highway 280, Alexander City.
Whether it's Lake Martin, Lay Lake, or Logan Martin, boaters from all over the state of Alabama come to Alex City Marine, just off Highway 280 in Alexander City, Alabama, because it's worth the drive. With the best deals on unbeatable Suzuki outboards and a great pre-owned inventory while they last. Alex City Marine is the pros the locals know. And no matter where you're from, when you're here, you're local to us. Alex City Marine, just off Highway 280 in Alexander City, Alabama. AlexCityMarine.com.
Grace's Flowers on Hillaby Street has been a staple here for decades, taking care of our community families from prom time, wedding days, picking up a friend on a bad day, happy times, and sad times. Grace's is involved in our community with more than just beautiful flower arrangements, but also the love they put in them. Keep this number handy, 256-234-4238 for Grace's Flowers in Alexander City. Call 256-234-4238.
Along with fall, there's huge falling prices at Lake Martin Tractor and Outdoor for all your tractor, implements, and riding lawnmower needs. All remaining Spartan mowers must go for next year's models. And besides the year-end low prices, you can still get 0% interest up to 60 months. Lake Martin Tractor and Outdoor also has a huge selection of Mahindra tractors of all sizes with full implements packages that range from harvest or just getting your hunting site prepped. Mahindra also has up to 84 months 0% financing. So now's the time. Score big with the Lake's exclusive Spartan and Mahindra dealer. Lake Martin Tractor and Outdoor, Highway 280 across from the Home Depot.
About an hour ago, Theo airballed the game-winning shot. But with the Zaxby Sauce Boss box, he's dunking all over these fools.
Welcome to Dunk City. I'm the mayor and the sheriff.
Who's got the sauce?
Zaxby's.
We are BR. All of us are BR out here. Amanda Sullivan with us with Cloud9 in downtown Alexander City. Now, you can get these at Cloud9.
Yes, you can. Yes.
Did you have them last year?
Yes, I did. So I just have a few left over from last year.
I love it.
But
Lightweight,
I love it. Yes.
Lightweight fleece.
No, it's not fleece.
Really?
It's like a lightweight sweater.
Okay, yeah.
But, you can still put like a collared shirt or something underneath it to kind of dress it up.
Last night was a success.
Yes, it was. Yes, the art walk downtown.
And you were a big part of it. I went by the other day and you were not there, and I was looking around. I'm thinking, boy, that candle smells good. And I didn't realize you had one burning.
Yeah.
You always
We
do that?
generally try to burn a candle
Good.
all the time. Make it smell good in there. And that was one of Gracie's candles that you were smelling.
What a personality she has.
Oh gosh.
I mean, it's when I say, a lot of folks have personalities. You have a great personality. She's got a great personality. It's not a put on. Nothing about her is a put on, and I just love her attitude.
I do too.
She's been with the Cloud9
She's been there about a year and a half.
Okay, good for her.
She's a hard worker.
She was there before you?
No.
So
she started right when I took over.
You already been there a year and a half? Wow. What have you, I know I've asked you this, and I'm going to ask you again, and every time you come out here, I'm going to ask you, what have you learned in the last year and a half? Or the last 6 months, last 3 months?
Well,
about business?
I mean, I could make a whole sheet of things that I've learned, but just, every day's going to be different. Some days you're going to have plenty, and some days you're going to have few, and you just have to take the good with the bad no matter what, and just
You went in with that attitude.
And just keep on keeping on. Retail is very hard. It's not fun and games. It's not just picking out clothes. It's
that's the work part, right?
Yeah.
That's really a work part.
Yeah, I mean, market is hard.
Yeah,
It's
I've heard
exhausting.
people.
And just thinking, okay, this is coming in this time, so I don't need to get this at the same time. We need to split it up, get 3 different deliveries so we can have enough for October, November, December, but still have some in December to keep you covered.
But you most time you go out 6 months to a year when it comes to marketing, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
So you're having to buy
for the next season.
Yeah, man, that's got to mind. You got to think.
Yeah, you really do. And then by the time it comes in, you're like, I don't remember this. So I have to make sure I take pictures of it and know, write down. And I'm like, okay, I remember that now. But
I do. You know what I take pictures of when I go to UAB and I have to park the truck on because I lost it one time. So last time we was on the Sept, I'll go just as high as I can because I like to be where it's not a lot of folks because I'm trying to protect my vehicle from getting hit. So I always, since I lost it that time, and I'm telling you, as crazy as that may seem, you may want to do that because I know the day I lost it, it was Ellen was not having a good day that day, and so
panic mode.
your mind is not about where you parked.
Yeah.
So So that's what I'm blaming it on anyway. But again, if you're going somewhere and you got if it's UAB or wherever, and you got a park, you may want to take a picture of it so you know where it is.
I ran out of gas downtown Birmingham one time.
No, you didn't. Wow. Did you know it was coming, or were you trying to get to?
Well, I mean, I was in college. I was doing my internship at the Ronald McDonald House, so I was living downtown, or close to downtown.
Yeah, I've never known that. Good for you.
And I don't know. My car just wouldn't go. It's like, oh.
Was it a highly trafficked?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah. I was like, oh my gosh. And then that was the same year that the snowstorm hit.
Wow.
So earlier in February, I got stuck downtown and had to just leave my car on the side of the road.
So the Ronald McDonald, tell folks what that is. That's been around for a long time.
It's been around a long time. So what they do is they give free housing to people that are having treatment over at either Children's or UAB. If you need a place to stay, you come get on this list. I don't really know I can't remember the details of how they pick who stays. But then they also have like kitchen area. They have a library. They have like toys for the kids. They have an outdoor like playground. A really pretty garden out there. And
wow, that's huge.
Yeah, they have like an industrial sized kitchen, and different ministries, churches, groups come in and bring dinner for the people staying there, so they don't have to worry about it, and it's free for the families.
So you did that as part of your schooling?
Yes, that was my senior year internship.
So how long did you do that?
I did it for 6 months.
Really? What'd you learn out of that?
That I'm very fortunate.
Yeah. You saw it.
Yeah.
You saw it.
We take the little things for granted.
Yeah. You're right. So I would think with your children, it makes you appreciate it because you can look back and you can see what could happen.
Yes, absolutely.
When you have healthy children, you better not take it for granted.
No, I know. I think about pregnancy
What you saw.
and thinking about everything that can go wrong, and I was talking to my dad and I'm like, this could happen, that could happen, and there's so much out there, and you just you just can't think about that. You just have to.
With Dad being a pediatrician, what did he tell you?
He tells me straight up, like, this is what it is, this is what's happening, but then he's like, it's okay, like he gives me the odds or tells me it's gonna be okay.
Are you a worrier?
Oh my God. I'm worried about something that hasn't even happened. Like, I'm worried about what's going to happen next week.
It's Ellen has always been a worrier. Not with what she's going through now. I'm talking about the kids, the family, worrying about this, and me. There's no sense in both of us doing it.
I know.
So
that's what Josh says.
Okay.
He's like, why would you worry about something that hadn't even happened? He's like.
Well, it was kind of like when Ellen was week before last, when she had the MRI and had a CT scan, I believe it was, and she was worried. What if it's come back?
Yeah.
And I can say this, and it's easy for me to say, don't worry about it. You can't do anything about it, which I'm telling the truth, but still, that doesn't help her one bit. So when we found out the news that the tumor was gone, we knew that it was, the cancer center kept telling us that the tumor's almost gone. So it was not a huge surprise that it was gone, but it was great news.
Yeah.
And that she didn't have anything else.
Confirmation.
And now people are reaching out to her that have cancer, or maybe it's something kind of like her, that she can talk to them. This is what happened to me. So this is
a great testimony.
It really is. It really is. It's good for the person that's fixing to go through it. And I think it's good for somebody like Ellen that's gone through it a year this month, so she can tell. But you know what? Not everybody's not going. It's not going to affect everybody the same way.
Absolutely not. No.
This weekend, with the farmers market kind of coming back, has that been good for y'all, or is it pretty much gone by the time you're?
I mean, it's pretty much. Over,
yeah.
But we have our Small Business Saturdays, and those
How
have
was
been
that
tremendous.
last weekend?
Doing great.
Good.
I think a lot of people come not only for the local shops, but the vendors that come and set up.
I like that.
I do too.
I think it's good for Cloud9 and other businesses because they're carrying something you don't have, but it brings people out. I just think it looks. I like to see the people moving around on Saturdays.
See a big crowd on
downtown
Saturdays.
Alexander City. Y'all come see us. We'll be right back. Doc's Cafe. Well, I got to be honest with you. I'm not eating breakfast out there yet, but believe me, the people I talk to that eat breakfast love it. Lunch, I love it. Ooh, brisket sandwich or chicken pot pie today. Wild rice, sugar snap peas, black-eyed peas, tater tots, and the soup of the day is chicken and wild rice. And most time they got a real good dessert in there too. Check it out, Doc's Cafe, Russell Medical.
At Central Alabama Community College, we provide a quality education that will set you up for success. Whether you're pursuing a degree or advancing your career with technical training, TAC offers premier programs at 4 campuses in Alexander City, Childersburg, Prattville, and Talladega. From industrial, electronics to machining, our students are prepared for the workforce or further education. At CAC, you'll enjoy vibrant campus life, exciting athletics, and personalized support, all at an affordable price. Your future starts here at CAC. Apply today. Ready for an unforgettable escape? Jump into adventure at Lake Martin, Alabama. From thrilling water sports to peaceful fishing spots, it's love at first bite every time you cast your line. Want more excitement? Catch an event with our vibrant festivals, concerts, and fishing tournaments all year long. And when the sun sets, dive downtown to discover local shops, delicious dining, and warm southern hospitality. Explore Lake Martin, where every moment is an adventure waiting to happen.
The Morris Haynes Law Firm focuses on representing those who have been injured or mistreated by the wrongful acts of others. We have offices in Ellick City and Birmingham, but we have been calling Ellick City home for over 30 years. If you find yourself in need of a lawyer, give us a call at Morris Haynes, 256-329-2000. We would be honored to help you.
Ivy Creek Healthcare is excited to showcase their newest clinic, Ivy Creek Family Care of Lake Martin, located conveniently near the main entrance to Stillwater's on Highway 49 South in Dadeville. Ivy Creek Family Care of Lake Martin is an urgent care with walk-ins welcome. Whether you need lab work, x-rays, or immediate care, find comfort here at Ivy Creek Family Care of Lake Martin. Ivy Creek, here when you need us most. 256-827-5379.
Visit our new locations in Gadsden and Oxford today.
Adams Motorsports of Montgomery knows it's the best time to ride. Right now, get the best deals on all of our Suzuki and Kawasaki street bikes, side-by-sides, four-wheelers, and dirt bikes. Adams Motorsports has it all, and our inventory is vast. Get out there, ride the streets and trails, and let Adams Motorsports make your pleasure our business. With family customer service and service after the sale. It's time to ride, so come see us on Eastern Boulevard in Montgomery or online at adamsmotorsports.com.
Hello, this is Scotty Gordon at Cornerstone Insurance. Are you tired of paying too much for your home and auto insurance? If so, give us the opportunity to help you. At Cornerstone, we have 3 goals for all of our clients: asset protection, affordable pricing, and superior customer service. Come by and give us a call today to see what we can save you. 153 Alabama Street, 256-409-2299.
Alana's Place, which is located Marshall Street, downtown Alexander City, for lunch today. Let's just talk lunch. You talk about a good sandwich, like a cheeseburger with some jalapenos on it, and they got these, they call them dirty dirty chips. They are delicious. Go check it out, Alana's Place, downtown Alexander City. Y'all grab me a pillow and a blanket. Let me throw it over our guest. Hey, she's a little tired and sleepy today. Big night last night. The wine was a big success. That was an Alex City Arts thing. And thank y'all. And a big thanks to Main Street too for always trying different things. Sometimes they work, sometimes they don't
absolutely.
work. Next week, I know Main Street is having this again. I went to it last year. It was a huge turnout.
It was a lot of fun last year.
The
Cars and
cocktails, yeah.
Yes.
At Welborn Muscle Car Museum, which a lot of folks, it's downtown Alexander City, right next to City Automotive, right where Robert will be set up tomorrow selling produce and vegetables and all kind of goodies. It's right next to that, and a lot of folks go by it.
Yep.
Every day, don't even know.
I didn't realize how big it was.
Oh, it's
huge. It's really something.
Even if
awesome.
you're not a car buff,
it's still neat to see.
It's just so neat because Tim Welborn, there's literally tens of millions of dollars worth of vehicles in there. One is itself is $6.5 million. So be careful. You don't want to touch them. It's kind of like going to Graceland and where Elvis grew up, or where he passed away too. But all his stuff, all over, his cars, his trucks, his motorcycles, and all that.
I bet that's something to see.
It really is. But it was a treat for me. Believe it or not, I had never been before. That was one of our first stops when we went to out west a while back. But it really is neat. Now Memphis in general, you got to be careful.
Yeah.
Memphis is it's got so many places that are not safe. Beale Street is a real neat bluesy park. So it's a lot of history in Memphis, but it's got it's
kind of like Bourbon Street.
Yeah. And Bourbon Street not on my places to go. I mean, I've been there, I've done that.
Yeah. That's kind of like a one and done thing.
If you could go anywhere on a trip, where would it be? Do you have that go-to place?
I would love to go to the south of France.
Really?
Yes.
Wow. We leave this show. Wow. You know who's in France right now? I don't know if you know Scott Baker. Scott's a photographer.
Okay.
He writes and does stories and travels for New York Times and other big in hotels.
And he's been on your show before,
he sure
right?
Has.
I think I have met.
He's in France right now, and he's living the life that so many people would love to have.
Yeah.
Most time he travels by himself, but he'll go all over the United States, and he can take a picture like nobody. I mean, and then when he comes on, we'll show all these pictures of France and all these places he's visited, and he tells a story behind it. And it's like, he's a great storyteller too. But that's a God-given talent.
It is.
That he's running with. And you and I have talked about this before. If you have a God-given talent, don't waste it. Don't let your children waste it.
Right.
What's the talent you see of your son, your daughter, that maybe they'll do?
Well, Carson is such a hard worker.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he likes getting out there in that dirt and doing exactly what his daddy does, fixing things.
Mm-hmm.
He'll say, I just sold my truck. I got to go get a new one.
Really? Wow.
Like, he has such a big imagination.
Yeah, good for him. Good for him.
Working.
Yeah. That's a lot like WW.
And Lakin, I don't know. She's...
Little girls, I'm telling you. I love them to death, but boy, I know I say this all the time, but your two and Maggie's two remind me so much of each other. WW has loved the tractors and all that through Eldine, Benton, and it was DOT Day yesterday. DOT Day.
The day before yesterday. The day before yesterday.
That's right. Well, thank you. Gee, and I thought I was doing it right. But he made his dots. He made a tractor out of it to put on his sweater. Tractor and the
that was very impressive.
Yeah, it did his mama. But you know, that's where his mind is. And you gotta encourage him.
Yes.
You know, even with your beautiful son, you gotta encourage him because that may be what he really wants to do when he grows up.
Yeah.
I know. I always think about this with Maggie. She wanted to be a teacher since she was 5 years old.
I mean, and she is.
And she loves it.
Yeah, that's
she
what
teaches in the class and at home.
Yeah, absolutely. She was definitely meant for that. A funny story about Dot Day. I went and got Carson a shirt, and it was like a Nike check mark, and it was just like, I don't know, just dotted. I showed it to him. He said, "Mom, do you not know what a circle is?" He said, that is squares. Okay, I'm sorry.
So your son's having to straighten you out.
Yeah.
Now, he is in kindergarten.
He is.
Okay.
Yes, and he loves it.
And so he'll go to first grade,
Yeah.
second grade. So he'll be there 4 years?
Yeah.
Okay, wow.
And then Lakin will be there next year.
So it's just like, you know.
I mean, they just grew up way too fast.
I know. And then you.
Starting over.
Yep. She told me I could say it. Little boy coming in February.
Yep.
Wow. And are both of them tickled to death?
Yeah, I think so. Lakin really has started to play with her baby dolls more. Like the other
Really?
day, she was sitting on the couch. I was cleaning the kitchen, and I looked over, and she's just holding that baby and just feeding it the bottle.
Getting ready.
Yes.
For her brother.
And Carson just is over the moon. Because, you know, Josh, growing up, he had cousins that were older than him, and they all lived in the same community, or at least the vicinity. And, you know, they played sports together. They, you know, roughhouse together. And Carson, he really doesn't, like, he's really not interested in sports because he doesn't.
That's okay.
And it's fun. He has many other talents. And I'm just excited for him to have a brother and hopefully roughhouse.
Have y'all picked a name yet?
No.
Oh, okay.
Absolutely not.
Yeah, you know,
That's the hardest part.
Dylan and Lauren hadn't either, and they're due 1/11/26. So 2026 is going to be going to be a banner year for families that, you know, growing families, and so you're tired all the time. You're sleepy.
I am.
Were you with the other two? Are you having the same symptoms?
Yeah, I am. I was a lot sicker with Lakin. I'm still pretty sick, but it's getting better day by day. So if you haven't seen me around, if you haven't seen me posting on social media, trying on clothes, it's because nothing fits.
But you look great.
Well, thank you.
You look great. Are you eating pretty good?
Yeah.
Are you eating? Does something taste good that didn't taste good? Or do you crave anything?
No, not really.
Let me tell you what. With Maggie, I put on more weight than Ellen did. I don't know what it was, but all of ours. Maggie was a late life surprise.
Yeah.
And it's been. And when I say that, I mean that in a very kind way. Yeah, it was. You know, Kenny Jr. and Will, they were 14 and 15.
Yeah,
So we're back
Yeah, you
at it.
got rid of all your baby stuff. Now you're like, gotta start over.
Wrong. But let me tell you what, I wouldn't take anything for it. Thanks for coming out here.
Thanks for
I
having
hope
me.
that today's going to be a better, go get you a cot set up in back of Cloud9 and rest. Amanda Sullivan, Cloud9, downtown Alexander City. In fact, go shop with them today on Main Street. Chick-fil-A down on Highway, I think they downtown Alexander City, on Highway 280 in Alexander City. You know, with the weekend being here, of course, Benjamin Russell plays at home tonight. You want to do some tailgating? Won't you go by and see Lois Ann Murphy and the crew at Chick-fil-A today and get set up for tonight? Yeah, do some tailgating at the Benjamin Russell High School football game night conference of Chick-fil-A.
Presley Appliance and Furniture, located on Cherokee Road in Alexander City, is locally owned and operated with over 35 years of experience in the appliance and furniture business. Specializing in Amana, Whirlpool, KitchenAid, and Ashley Furniture, Presley Appliance services what they sell and will make sure you receive top-notch customer service. Call them today at 256-329-9762 or drop by to see them on Cherokee Road in Alexander City. Presley Appliance and Furniture, where they service what they sell.
It's a great day for a new Chevrolet from Glenn Smith in Opelika. Hit the road in a rugged new full-size Chevy Silverado with discounts up to $12,250 off MSRP. New Chevy Traverse, the spacious and comfortable ride with affordable pricing. Now with discounts up to $4,000 off MSRP. People from all over the USA are coming to Glenn Smith Chevrolet. Get ready to drive and get ready to smile.
Cloud9 is a lifestyle boutique downtown Alexander City. We're right on Main Street next to Carlisle's, and we're open from 10 to 5 Monday through Friday and 10 to 2 on Saturdays. We offer a variety of items ranging from ladies' clothing from size extra small to 2XL. We have baby clothes, including newborn gifts. We have wedding registries and the beloved Diva Wash. If you know, you know. Follow us on social media and come see us today on Main Street.
Hi, my name is Nancy Spiegel, and I'm a relatively new member at First Baptist Dadeville. I moved here about 18 months ago, not knowing anyone, and found my faith family right here at First Baptist. Excellent preaching, the music is marvelous, so come join us here at First Baptist.
Carlisle Heating and Air says it's tune-up time for your HVAC system. Having your unit tuned up increases energy efficiency and can reduce the wear and tear on your unit. Call Carlisle Heating and Air today at 256-234-0019 for a price. Serving the Lake Martin area, Alexander City, Dadeville, Jackson Gap, and Goodwater. Don't get hot, be cool. Call Carlisle Heating and Air today at 256-234-0019. Don't get hot, be cool.
As the heat of summer fades and cooler temperatures come calling, we look forward to that feeling of fall. It's the perfect time to be outdoors with family and friends and a great time to be alive. Make sure your heart is ready for the season with an appointment at the UAB Heart and Vascular Clinic at Russell Medical. I'm Dr. Kevin Sutherland, and our entire clinic is dedicated to keeping your heart healthy. We're right here in your own community and backed by the knowledge and expertise of UAB Medicine. Make an appointment today by calling 256-234-2644 or visit uabmedicine.org/heartrussell.
The lake has the fun and the sun, but when you're looking for the best in Southern cuisine, look for Me Mama's Grub Hub on East South Street in Dadeville. Me Mama's cooks up the best lunch Tuesday through Friday, 11 to 2, and also on Sundays. Serving the best fried chicken, pork chops, meatloaf, and fish in the region, along with the South's best sides. Visit Me Mama's Grub Hub for lunch Tuesday through Friday or after church on Sunday. And find the best in Southern soul food cooking right here at the lake.
Anthony's Plumbing. His name is Anthony Waldrop. If you've ever had any plumbing issues and you've used him, you know exactly what I'm talking about. The guy does good work. He's very dependable. No job too small. That's a fact. He's licensed and he is insured, which is a great thing. So put this number down. If you're needing him today, or maybe coming up, and you don't even know you need him, put this number down: 256-596-1111. It's Aaron Smithy time right now, the Chicken Man, out here with his guitar in hand.
Yes, sir.
We were just having some good laughs talking about flying. So it was your first
flight.
Birmingham to Houston, which is pretty long.
Well, actually, the flight wasn't long. It was an hour and a half.
Oh, really?
So it wasn't long at all. I thought it was going to be a lot longer.
Landing was rough.
Landing was rough. And
you've not flown since?
Haven't flown since. I don't think I
So
want
you
to.
had a bad experience. So you're going in and big time, the plane shaking.
Oh yeah, it was rough. I definitely thought that was my final moment. I thought that was it for me.
Oh man, well I'm glad you're here.
Me too.
You're doing a lot with the band. Seems like these days.
Trying to. It's
Are you liking that a little bit more?
Oh, it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. We got a good group of guys. We learned we can feed off each other real well, and it's always.
So you got a bass, you got a drummer,
lead guitar player, and me.
Okay.
It's a 4-piece.
So to book you, do you still go to Aaron Smith?
There's more options now.
Okay.
You can go to my Facebook, of course, as always. Facebook, you can find my information on there to contact me. You can go onto a website called barmusiclive.com.
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 Okay.
They've started this thing where they put all the artists and venues and all this on their profile for you to find. So when you search live music near me or live music in the area, that'll be one of the prompts that pull up in the actual search. And
Way
you
to
can
go
click,
social media.
Yeah, you can click on the website, and then it'll have a section where it says artist, and it has them alphabetical order, A to Z. I'm at the top because I got 2 A's. And you can do the same with venues. You can search venues. So if you have, say you're going somewhere in Birmingham and you ain't ever been there before, they have Birmingham listed as its own place. So you can search Birmingham and say, hey, well, that sounds kind of cool. Who's playing there? You can click on the venue, search their profile.
Wow.
Look,
What a smart idea.
It's awesome. They got a great setup, and they got a little home base thing in Coleman, Alabama. It's called The Farm. I got to go out there back in July, and we did a little duo show. It was a lot of fun. It wasn't what I expected. So I expected it to be more like a
barn.
More like a bar. You know, I expected it to be just like that, but it really was just a bunch of people hanging out at their friend's house that he just happened to host this little music thing. And the band's actually going there on September 25th. We're going to do a show up there.
Can you record there?
Yes.
Okay.
So
You got a studio.
All my recent, I guess you'd say, professionally taken photos, they all came from there.
It's good you have that.
Well, they had a lady there. I didn't know it when I showed up. I showed up, and her name was Martha Needham. Something. I'm sorry. If you watch this, I'm sorry. But she took some pictures, and they turned out awesome. They turned out great.
I think it's good for a band. I think it helps sell a band. You know?
Good photos, photos, and some good videos, which we're working on videos now.
Did you do the video there at the farm?
No, so we haven't. That was the one that we did. We did it was a duo with me and Jared. The guy that's been out here on the show with me. Me and him did that as a duo, and was gonna go back as a band and do it. So they have a partner, and he does like a podcast thing. His Fancy's Unfiltered, and he does normally all the video, and they do an interview after you play, and he's actually going to be out on that night, so we won't have any videos or anything unless we bring somebody with us. But Saturday, the 20th, when we play at Barley's, we're going to have somebody videoing that whole show, and we'll be able to take hopefully some good videos out of that.
When you got somebody that's doing pictures or videos and they're good at it, they do their magic.
They can make some things look awesome. I always love seeing the before and the afters, you know, because sometimes they'll take a picture and you're just looking at them like, I don't see how that's gonna look good. But then they go in their little softwares and they do some editing, changing some lighting, and you're like, man, this is the coolest thing I've seen.
Lighting's everything.
Everything.
It really is. And when we were working on the show up in Nashville at RFD-TV, and the late Tim Phillips was a producer, it was all about the lights. I mean, you know, and soft, bright, and you know the whole thing. So it is very important. So just keep that in mind. Have you been writing any lately?
I've been sitting down trying. I've been doing so much.
Yeah.
I had a full plate, and I had to cut
You
some
got a
things
family?
out and then move some stuff around, try to make room. And I have been trying to write some more. I've
Yeah.
been going through and mainly just nitpicking my songs I already have wrote at this point.
When you say nitpicking, are you
changing a lyric, sometimes
that.
changing a guitar, like a chord from a regular D major to a D7 or something, just to add a little bit.
Did you hear?
So I've been
this
watching.
sound?
Yeah, I've been watching a lot of guitar videos, learning a lot on guitar and how guitar can carry your next vocal into a different vocal line if it's played different. So you have majors and minors and all that.
And I'm not a music person, but it makes sense.
Yeah.
I mean, I sing, but I don't understand.
I don't either.
You know.
I don't either. That's why I'm always watching stuff on it, because
I think
want to.
it's good to understand.
Yeah.
You know, I guess with a drum sound, with a bass sound, with the lead guitar sound, if you know when to hit it at the right time, I would think timing's everything.
Yeah, so timing is everything. I've learned that too. Is sometimes like I'll play a D, then do a 7.
Oh wow!
Just a little walk. It's kind of guiding me to where I want to go.
So that was a D and
it's just a D major chord, and then to a D7. And then you can do a G to A. A7. Little leads into it. I learned that, and once I figured that out, I said, well, I can change this in this song where I felt like this wording was too long, or however you
better.
yeah. And then it kind of follows into that transition of chord changes.
I guess my favorite guitarist is Willie Nelson.
Well, he does a lot of stuff like that.
Yeah, he does. When you start doing that, I'm thinking, but to me, I'll never, because I'm not that musician that can take a guitar and make those strings right there go with the music you're singing, and it's just. That's, to me, that's such a godsend thing.
It's nice. I've learned so much just having Jared play guitar with me.
Good.
I've learned a lot just from watching him. All these people that I've been playing with, like duo shows, or just sitting down writing with, whatever. I can watch them play and see, hey, well, they're doing pretty much the same thing as me, but they're adding certain characteristics on certain strings that bring out more of what's going on.
Bringing out more of the personality of a guitar?
Of a guitar, yeah.
Wow. I guess I've never thought about it.
It's crazy when you think about it, because
Ryan Fuller understands that.
Hey, he's probably in there.
Yeah.
Thumbs up, yeah.
But when I have artists out here, Joshua Woods, I don't know, he's a young man. He talks this lingo that you're talking right now. And I'm like, wow.
I'll get lost real quick.
Wow.
Sometimes around some of these guitar players I know, they'll start talking, and I just, all right, hold on, say that again, rewind.
Ryan's told me before, going to Nashville, you think you're a good guitar picker.
You ain't. There's
well, you answered that.
There's 10 more right around the corner.
Yeah. But but I think it's good to go find out.
It is. It's great.
Learn from them.
It's great. We had this conversation when I was at that place in Coleman, the farm. We talked to them. And we all use the term competition. And on one hand, yes, it is competition. On the other hand, not really, because all musicians, we're all doing the same thing. We're all trying to promote songs, whether it be our own songs or we're just doing cover songs. It's not really competition, but if you do add a little bit of healthy competition into it, you can go and learn so much just from watching people. I
think being an entertainer is very important too. I think about my old buddy from Dayville, Trey Fochie with Blackberry Breeze. Great band, but they are entertainers. They play off the crowd. I think
That's
have
a
to.
Massive part.
You got to pull the crowd
massive part about
in.
It.
I mean, I think about somebody like a Don Williams, late Don Williams, heck of a guitar picker, a great singer. He wasn't an entertainer. He sat down and just played and sang a song. George Strait. I mean,
George Strait,
he
the
steps
king
on
of
the
country,
stage. He doesn't do any dancing. He's got a nice smile, a nice shirt, a cowboy hat, and all that. But he got a good band. Ace and Ho band been with him for a long time. Alan Jackson.
You got to have a good band.
Same way.
Have a good band.
Is it easy to make it in the music industry?
No, not at all. I've been talking about this lately. I just don't see how some people do it full time. I mean, the pay scale, it hasn't, from what I've learned with being around older musicians, they say it hasn't changed since the 90s.
Yeah.
I found
that out when I was in the band.
I don't see how people are making it doing full-time music. Unless they just got some songs that are making them some money on the radio or something. I don't understand it.
Well, I've talked about this before on the show with the Lake Martin Songwriters Festival. One thing I've found out, you bring in one of those artists that did have some success with a song. They do have some money coming in. It makes it a little bit easier for them to live.
Oh, yeah.
But then you got these others. All of them been up there 9-10 years. Well, you got these others that haven't been successful. They're still having to work. They got a day job or a night job or both.
Pretty much, yeah. I don't see how, unless you got some co-writes or you've wrote songs for people that has went number one or just been radio played, I don't see how people are just making it just playing music.
Well, you're I don't know where you want to take your level, but I know you enjoy doing it. So number one, you got to enjoy
I would love to do it.
I think you got to have youth on your side too.
A little bit, because it's especially if you have to work. If you have to do a job, and play music, you got to have some kind of drive for it, because it's not for the weak.
I just enjoyed it because I guess it was something I'd always wanted to do, is to be in a band, and now I got in a band with some really good musicians that knew music, and I did find out this songs I thought I could sing.
No,
I
you
found
learn
out
quick.
real quick. One always would come to mind, The House of the Rising Sun, the Animals.
Yeah.
Man, I thought, I can sing this. Man, I cut my, real quick I found out. Next.
Yep,
We'll be right back, and we're here, a real good singer-songwriter. Well, Lake Martin Dadeville Area Chamber of Commerce. Let me just tell you about their fall festival that's coming up October 4th. You can still get signed up. I just found this out. You can go to their website and click on that little QR code thing, or you can call. You can call Miss Molly. Call her today. Find out more information about it. 256-825-4019.
Illinois Towers may very well be the Lake Martin area's best kept secret. An affordable senior citizens community located on Highway 22 East in Alexander City. Spacious one-bedroom units are currently available. Great location, peaceful setting, comfortable living where pets are allowed and utilities are included. Call today for more information on the newly renovated Hillby Towers, 256-329-0552. 256-329-0552. Hillby Towers, 22 East, Alexander City.
For years, Tom Watley's been a name you can trust to represent you, and now you can depend on Tom Watley Law, LLC to handle all of your legal needs. Tom has over 20 years of practice in criminal defense, probate needs, and estate planning. Tom Watley Law supports the communities of Lee and Tallapoosa County and can handle all your legal needs or refer you to their network of specialty attorneys. When it counts, call Tom Watley Law, LLC at 334-559-3420 or online at tomwatleylaw.org. No representation is made that the quality of legal services to be provided is greater than that of other attorneys.
Dalton Insurance. Let's talk about it right now. My old buddy Tyler Dalton says this: whether you're retiring in 6 months or 6 years, Tyler's one-on-one insurance plan reviews make sure you're not overpaying and that you've got the coverage you need when aging into Medicare. Dalton Insurance has health care, Medicare, and life insurance. Call today, 334-489-3624.
Little Lambs and Ivy Day School, located on East South Street in Dadeville, is a great place for children to stay. Miss Peggy is a talented angel with a staff that works hard to achieve happiness for all. Miss Peggy is also very involved in the community that she loves. Just like her children at Little Lambs and Ivy, teachers helping children, children helping children. Swing by and see Mrs. Peggy for more information. Or call 256-825-9415. That's 256-825-9415.
At C&T Electric, our clients are our priority. For the safety and security of your family and home, our technicians are professionally trained, drug tested, background checked, and wear uniforms with name tags. We're proud to have served the Elk City, Dadeville, and Lake Martin areas for the past 10 years. Give us a call at 256-234-0007 for all your electrical service and repair needs. Or visit us on the web at www.cntelectricllc.com and spell out the word "and."
If you haven't been to Big B Barbecue in Alex City, then you're missing the best barbecue around. Big B has everything from the best pulled or chopped pork, chicken, and beef to cheeseburgers and grilled chicken salads. Bring your friends and family out for a great dinner and sit outside on our beautiful patio, or sit inside and enjoy your meal by the fireplace. So come in and join us and enjoy the best barbecue in the area only at Big B Barbecue, located on Highway 22 West in Alex City.
If you listen carefully, you'll hear the roads of Alabama calling. And Sarah Honda has your answer. Serving you for over 40 years with one of the largest Honda and pre-owned inventories in the state and the Sarah Promise. Our best deal when you buy or trade, a 72-hour exchange policy, a no-hassle trade-in promise. Written offers are good for 7 days. And our best service promise. Our factory-certified technicians help keep your vehicle running smoothly. That's why Alabama can be yours to discover in a new vehicle from Sarah Honda in Sylacauga.
Merle Norman Cosmetics is located in downtown Alexander City. Of course, you've heard me say this for a long time. It's the Merle Norman Cosmetics are 91 years old. They've been around for a while. They've changed over the years, and now they're in the hands of sisters, two sisters, Vicki and Robin. Merle Norman Cosmetics is on Calhoun Street in downtown Alexander City, inside the square. You're gonna love it there. Go see them today. I like to make things rhyme. I'm not a poet or anything like that, but I just like to make things rhyme when I don't even know it. This guy right here is always a treat. He and I were just talking about, it's neat to sit down with an artist like yourself on a front porch. You bring the old guitar up and just sit down and pick one.
Oh, yeah.
You got one picked out today?
Yeah. I had
one
this
you wrote, or was this a...
Well, I had this conversation this morning. I asked my wife, I said, have I done this song on the radio show yet? I always forget what songs I have.
If you have, fine. We'll do it.
It's a song I wrote. It's called If Loving You Is Wrong. It's one of my most recent ones.
Okay.
It's one that I went in and nitpicked, changed some words.
Okay.
Changed some stuff around.
So this is going to be the change version?
Yeah,
okay.
Change version. Well, so it'll be new regardless.
All right, good deal.
Baby, we're like fire and gasoline. I'll strike a match and you'll burn for me. Try to put it out with water, it'll burn hotter than you've ever seen. You best believe it won't burn out easy, baby, it's meant to be. Loving you is wrong, I don't wanna be right. Loving you's a crime, lock me up for life. If loving you is wrong, why does it feel so right? Take my hand, we'll walk the road tonight. kiss from you can wash away everything. Creek gets higher, river gets wider than you've ever seen. It's a natural disaster, keeps happening faster. Baby, it's meant to be. Loving you is wrong. I don't wanna be right. Loving you's a crime. Lock me up for life. Loving you is wrong. Why does it feel so right? Take my hand, we'll walk the road tonight. Take my hand, we'll walk the road tonight. Baby, we're like fire and gasoline.
Wow, let me ask you something. Do you know what you changed in that? Was it words or
It was
chords
words
or both?
and chords. It was
Really?
both, yeah.
Do you know where you picked up? I want to hear it.
So I played it technically here, so I played it a little lower. Just a tad. So I changed that, and I didn't do this. I just played it straight.
Did you do that? Or somebody help you with that or
It was-
I'm just interested.
Yeah, that one I think the wording was suggested by a songwriter. He said if you changed a few words in there, it'd be really good. And I said, well, what words? And they never told me what words.
Oh, really?
So I had to just sit there and like dissect it. When I started
Really?
singing it over and over, trying to figure out where it was, I found it. And I said, oh, it does make sense to
So
change that.
Did they hear it after you?
Yes, they have. They have, and I got the
Wow.
2 thumbs up.
I'll be darned. You know, I'm gonna go back to Willie Nelson. You know, Crazy, one of his huge hits that Patsy Cline made big in the '60s, was first came out as Stupid.
Huh.
That was the name of it, so I don't know who told him to change it.
Change the name of it, yeah.
He wasn't stupid for changing it.
Yeah, no, he
Man,
wasn't.
He still makes a nickel or two.
He made the right call on that one.
Who do you pull from? What artist, or do you pull from any artist? Your singing, your guitar picking. I hope I've never asked you that.
I watch everybody.
Really? Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
if I'm watching somebody play, I'm watching everything. If it's a band, I'm watching the drummer, the bass
Really?
player. I'm watching
Interesting.
everything. I dissect it to an unhealthy standard. I want to know everything that's going on.
Have you done that as you've gotten into the music scene more and more?
More and more. At first,
Are you taking it more serious?
Well,
You think?
at first, I always just paid attention to the guy with the acoustic guitar that was singing because I was like, well,
That's
hey,
you.
that's
That was
me.
you.
So that's what I need to pay attention to. But after playing with duos and trios and with a band, I started paying attention to everything because I want to know what holds it together, what makes it stand out in a good way, and what makes it stand out in a bad way.
Good for you. Hey, Ron Smith, he's always telling it like it is. We'll be right back. We'll wrap it up, boys and girls. The Mitchell House, you talking about making to me memories? That's exactly what they do. You know, I was thinking about you have just found out that you're gonna be planning a wedding for 2026. You keep hearing us say this. 2026 is gonna be huge around here. So you may want to go ahead and get on the MitchellHouseEvents.com list now. That's MitchellHouseEvents.com. You're gonna love Vivian Autry.
When you need an automotive hero, you got to call S&S Discount Tire Pros. With locations in Alexander City and Dadeville, we are here to serve you today. From quick services like oil changes and tire rotations to in-depth automotive repairs such as suspensions, brakes, and tune-ups, S&S can take care of all your tire needs. You just have to focus on what's important and love the drive. Call S&S Discount Tire Pros today. We are automotive heroes, and we are here to serve you.
Brown Nursing Home on Washington Street in Alexander City is a 68-bed facility. Therapies offered are physical, occupational, speech, IV, and wound healing. Very important to know, Brown Nursing Home accepts most insurances. Catherine Sykes is the RN Director of Nursing, Dr. Timothy Corbin is the Medical Director, and Dylan Beagles is the Administrator, and one fine staff that'll take care of you. It's all about you at Brown Nursing Home. 256-329-9061.
I'm Joseph Dean with Lake Martin Funeral Home and Cremation in Dadeville. We're located at 16797 Highway 280, which is on the corner of 280 and 49 North. With an on-site crematory in Opelika and a cemetery in Tallapoosa County, we are a full-service funeral home. To get in touch with us, feel free to come by or call us, 256-750-0381. And for any other questions, you can visit the website at lakemartinfuneralhome.com.
Benton, clearing, and grading is Cody and LD Benton, and they got your job in sight. Moving dirt is a clean job to them. Clearing a lot for your home or business is what they do, and they do it right. Call LD or Cody today at 256-397-2531 or 397-2532 for a quote today. I promise you, they'll do the job right. That's Benton, clearing and grading.
There's only one clear choice in the Lake Martin area for plumbing, heating, and air. That's All Clear Plumbing and Air. Our professionally trained technicians offer full service repair and installation on all major brands. From drips to water heaters, thermostats to entire air conditioning and heating systems, and everything in between. Our fast, reliable, and guaranteed top-notch customer service will keep you informed and up to speed through the entire process. Call us today or look for us on Facebook and Instagram at All Clear Plumbing and Air, 256-496-2056. License number 19172.
For all your camping needs, you need to head to Camping World in Salem. Travel trailers, fifth wheels, Class C, small trailers. Camping World in Salem has them. If you're looking for RV accessories, you need to head to Camping World in Salem. Hitch and tow, RV essentials, RV lifestyle, RV interior. Whatever you need for your RV, Camping World in Salem has you covered. 3141 Lee Road 179, just off Highway 280 in Salem under the giant American flag.
We get it. Easy isn't always easy. A simple paint job turns into drywall quick. At Russell Do-It Center and Building Supply, we got you covered. With 9 locations across central Alabama, contractors and do-it-yourselfers can trust we have your back. Our experienced staff is here to be the voice of reason when projects get tough. Whether online or in store, shop all the best brands with our Best Rewards loyalty program. Russell Do-It Center and Building Supply, local since 1984.
Let's go to Playhouse Cinema. Now, we'll start right here with Demon Slayers. That is playing tonight. The Conjuring is also the last riffs. I believe that's the word right here. And then one of my favorites, celebrating 30 years, Disney's Toy Story. Just a great movie. That's what's going on at Playhouse Cinema right here in Alexander City on Cherokee Road. Thank y'all for being with us. Aaron, man, it's always a treat. I've learned so much about you and the music, and you're trying to be a better musician. You're trying to be a better band putting everybody together. So where do y'all play this weekend?
We play at Barley's in Sylacauga on Saturday.
Okay. What time?
Play 10 to 1.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Is that still easy for you to do now?
It's easy being I don't have to be at work on Sunday morning.
Mm-hmm.
If I had to be at work on Sunday morning, it'd be a different story. Right now I can still do it because I play Sunday afternoon too.
Oh, you do? Okay. But
I play in prep.
Afternoon.
Yeah.
Okay. Again, tell them where to go.
You can go to my Facebook, Aaron Smithy, find me there, or you can find me on barmusiclive.com.
Barmusiclive.com. Book him today. Y'all have a great weekend. We'll see you Monday.